Hey, what's going on, guys? Once again, I'm here to show you another cool song, but this one isn't easy. Alright, I know I usually just upload easy lessons, but I kind of wanted to show you guys how to play this really cool. It's a few years old, and it's also a Spanish song, so it's called Tu Forma de Ser. And I really like it because it's got some really cool picking parts, and it's got a good some good bar chords also. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start. We're just gonna use these four frets only. We're gonna be using the 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right. And we're only going to be using the first two strings. So yeah, it sounds simple, but it's not. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pick the 11th 3 times, but with somewhat of a rhythm. Alright, so once and then twice closer together. Then we're going to go move up to the 9th of the 2nd fret. To the 9th fret of the 2nd string. Alright, twice. And then we're going to go 9, all in the same string. 9, 11, and then down to the 8th fret of the 1st string. And then back up here to the 8th. I think I messed that up. Let me do it. No, that's right. Okay. So once again. We end right here at the 8th fret of the 2nd string, picking it twice. And we're going to jump all the way over here to the 15th fret. Alright, so we're going to be playing 2 strings now at a time. So what we want to do is have our pointing finger on the 15th and our middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 16th. We're going to do this twice. I'm sorry, 3 times. Jump to the 13th and the 14th. Slide it down again. This time we're going to place our ring finger to make it easier. Alright, same strings, but now we have our pointing finger on the 11th and our ring finger on the 13th. And then just slide it down. So that's twice. And we're going to jump all the way to the 3rd fret. So now we have our fingers on the 3rd and on the 4th. Alright? So 1st string on the 3rd, 2nd string on the 4th. And then we just slide down the whole guitar. 3, 4, and then we play the 4, 6. We play the 6 and the 8. Then we play the 8th and the 9th fret. Same strings, 1 and 2. And then we slide. We slide into the 9th and the 11th. Alright, yeah. So that's gonna be kind of a little tough. So let's go ahead and do it again. Once again with the sliding. That's the next part. So once we're done with the sliding, we're going to go into the second part, the first part of the second part. So that's going to be 11 on the 1st string. So that's 11, 9, 8, 8, 8, 11, 9, 8. Alright. And then right up to this little part, hammer off and hammer on, pull off on the 9th fret of the 1st string. Alright. Then we're going to move up the string. We're going to move up one string. So we're going to be on the 2nd string of the 11th fret. So what I did there was so I went 11, 9, 11, 8, back down into the 1st string. I did that, basically the first part again. But instead of doing the hammer on, pull off, we're gonna go get into this little crazy shape. Alright, so this is pinky on the 11th of the 1st, then we're going to use our middle finger on the 9th of the 2nd, and we're going to use our pointing finger up here on the 8th of the 3rd string. We're going to pick them downwards. Back over here on the 11th and 13th of the 1st and 2nd string. Just going to slide them down. We're going to strum them 3 times each. And then just twice on the last one. So we're sliding down from the 11th to the 10th and 12th. And then we're going to go down here to the 9th and the 11th. And this is where the whole singing part starts. Now this is somewhat simple once we get into this part. There's different kinds of versions, but I believe this is probably the easiest one. Now the strumming pattern, I can't really explain to you how it's done, because it really goes along with the lyrics. So just listening, I guess, the word by word. Alright, so let's go ahead and start that. Alright, so then, starting up with the lyrics, we're going to go ahead and bar the 4th fret. We're going to go ahead and place our middle finger on the 3rd string of the 5th, and then our pinky and our ring finger are going to go on the 6th fret, 5th and 4th. So pinky on the 4th and ring finger on the 5th of the 6th. So like I said, the strumming pattern, I can't really explain it. From here we move over to the 3rd fret. So now we're barring now we're barring the 3rd fret, and we're muting the 6th string, and now we moved every finger down one string. So now we have the middle on the 2nd, and we have the pinky and the ring on the 3rd and 4th. So he kind of slows it down, like at the beginning of every with the down up, and then he just kind of puts it in his own strumming. So those 3. He speeds it up when he's talking, and he slides all the way over here to the 1st. So we're strumming all these. I haven't moved my fingers. And he takes this D shape, but he doesn't place them where there should be. So he actually plays them down 1 fret each. So now we have the pointing on the 3rd and the middle on the 3rd fret, but the pointing fingers on the 3rd string and the middle fingers on the 1st string. And we have the ring finger on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and we have the pinky right above that string, so we have it on the 5th of the 5th fret. And he just plays it just exactly like a D chord. You play it from the 4th all the way down, from the 4th string all the way down. Now I've seen the last part played different ways, but I think it sounds better by just strumming them all together just once. So he goes, de mi corazón. Alright. Yeah, you guys like that, huh? Then it goes back. Goes back into that. And then that's when he starts saying, y a mí me vuelve loco tu forma de ser. And that's the whole song. That's it. He just plays this little part right here in these frets, and then he moves over here with the bar chords. Alright. And then it goes into this shape. And it goes back over here again. But I'm not really sure if he plays the full intro, because I've heard different versions of it. That's the thing. So I think it also sounds good, but just y a mí me vuelve loco tu forma de ser.